Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. My name is Alicia. It is Monday morning. It is my fall break. So I am doing a reading vlog. So the footage that I had right here, when I imported it to edit this, it was just a black screen and no sound. So basically I was just introducing the books I was reading, which at this point was The Starless, which was a reread for me, and 400 Souls, which I will continue talking about in the next clip, which the audio and sound were working for. This is a book that is going to take a while. I read like 2 stories a day. And I honestly don't read from this every day because I don't read every day. Contrary to a lot of like advice of how to read more, I don't read every day. I still feel like I can get a lot read, but I don't read every day. Anyway, that's a tangent. That's beside the point. So definitely hoping to get more of those read. Like I said, finish The Starless. Not sure what I'm going to read next. I have lots of things I want to do this fall break. I definitely need to practice the piano. I might be actually meeting with my piano teacher, even though it is fall break. But right now, I'm going to sit down and watch some booktube because I'm so behind in getting to everyone's videos and commenting on everyone's videos. So I'm going to go watch a lot of booktube and eat breakfast. And that's my plan. Okay, it's lunchtime. I thought I'd check in, show you what I made for lunch. These are cabbage rolls. Sorry if it's a little loud. I still have more cooking because we're doing kind of like meal prep. We normally do it on Sundays, but I'm basically trying to get all of these made for the week. And yeah, they're pretty good. I've had one so far and they're pretty good. They need a little bit of sauce, and I haven't made the sauce yet. But I have a few more sizzling over here and like so much filling that I need to fill. So I'm gonna get back to that. Just thought I'd show you. I always enjoy seeing what people are eating. So I thought I'd show you what I'm eating. Good evening, friends. I haven't checked in since lunch. I've read like 5 pages since then. So I won't give an update about the book right now. I've been asked for more Brelding content, so I thought I'd show him. He's here sleeping on my lap. Yeah, I know. I was petting him and he did not like that. We are watching the Jazz game. It's halftime right now, so it's muted. And I'm editing. So that's what we're up to right now. Isn't that right, Breldon? Isn't that right? And still hoping to finish The Starless tonight. We will see. I will check in if I get any of that read. Hello, friends. It's Tuesday afternoon. I did finish, what is that book called? The Starless last night. And I loved it. I mean, it was a reread, so I knew I was going to like it. I had a harder time following the story this time than I did the first time, but I think that is just because I always was reading it right before I went to bed, and I was always really tired. So I was just like kind of half falling asleep while I was reading it. I think that's on me, not on the story, because like I had an easier time following it the first time. So definitely a me thing, not a story thing. Anyway, I finished that. I think the next thing I'm going to read is actually The Witch Doesn't Burn in this one. I forgot to mention earlier, right before I started the vlog, the night before I started this vlog, I read The Princess Saves Herself in this one, which is the first book in this like trilogy of poetry books. And the second one is The Witch Doesn't Burn in this one. So I think that's what I'm going to read next. It's just like sit down, read it in like 30 minutes sort of thing. So I'm going to hopefully do that today. Currently, I am seated at my piano because I'm going to work on a composition. And I thought it might be fun to bring you along for a little bit of the composition process. I'm working on something for a class. It's actually an Emily Dickinson poem that I am setting to music. So that's what I'm going to work on. And I thought I'd bring you along for a little bit of it. Okay, I know this isn't the best angle, but my phone is currently plugged in. So this is what we're gonna work with while my phone is charging. You'll be able to see my hands while I play. You won't be able to see my face though, or my music, but that's okay. It is Tuesday evening. It's like 4 something, and I just came into the kitchen because I'm baking some acorn squash. So I came to check on it, but I thought I'd also talk to you guys real quick, tell you that I'm so unhappy with the song I'm writing right now. So, you know, that's part of the creative process. I guess I took a clip of like me working on it. I just don't feel like I got anything done, which is unfortunate because I need to turn it in by the end of fall break. My glasses are so dirty. I need to clean these. Anyway, that's beside the point. The point is not my dirty glasses. The point is, I'm hoping I start to actually like my song again tomorrow when I go back to it. Also, I've been watching some YouTube. I've been watching some of my booktube videos that I'm so behind on. I'm currently caught up to Thursday, so it's Tuesday and I'm caught up to the Thursday videos. I watch in order of when the videos are in my subscription box. I don't like jump around really. I watch in order of when they're in my subscription box. So I'm going through, I'm on Thursday and today's Tuesday. And I'm hoping that hopefully by the time I go to sleep tonight, I will be on Friday. We'll see though. But I've been watching videos, making content, or not making content, making comments. And then there is a lot of videos from Thursday because it's Poetry Thursday. So I'm trying to get caught up on those. I'm making progress. Also, I thought I'd share some good news. I just got my midterm score back for my music theory class, and I got a 99 out of 100. And like, what? That's not what I expected. That's all for now. Like, every time I get a score back, and especially when it's a score that's better than what I expected, I never know what to do with myself, so I'm just kind of a ball of energy right now, and I don't know what to do. So that's why I'm updating you. I might try to read. Honestly, the best thing for me to do right now would probably just be watch more booktube. So I'm either going to go sit down and read, or I'm going to go watch more booktube. That's one of the two things I'm going to do. And I will chat with you later. Quick check-in. I have not read anything yet, but I have gone somewhere YouTube watched, and I think I'm on Friday now, so I'm making progress. I'm watching while I work on the puzzle, so I have something to keep my hands occupied, because I can't sit and just watch anything. I have to occupy my hands somehow. So sometimes when I watch booktube, I do that by like taking notes on the videos I'm watching in the comments. But sometimes it's just me sitting at a puzzle that doesn't require a whole lot of thought, and then watching while I do that. Anyway, that's all. Long way to say I'm working on the puzzle. I thought I'd show you, and I love watching puzzle time-lapse videos, so I'm gonna hopefully do a quick little puzzle progress time-lapse. Okay, here's my puzzle. You can't quite see all of it, but this is the main two sections I have left, so this is what I'm going to be working on. Also, sorry it's dirty. That's like catnip and cat fur that I can't really get off because of the type of fabric my puzzle mat is. It just like clings to all the cat hair and the catnip that my cat gets on this mat. Okay, it is Wednesday afternoon. I haven't checked in yet today because I've been doing stuff. I woke up and did dishes. Our dishwasher wasn't working properly yesterday. And so this morning we were like, hey, we gotta figure out why the dishwasher isn't working. And because our dishwasher wasn't working, all the dishes we had in it did not get clean. So we had to redo those dishes that we thought were clean yesterday and then do all the dishes from like dinner last night. So I was doing dishes and I did my FAFSA stuff for next school year. So that's what I've been doing this morning. I did read The Witch Doesn't Burn in this one last night and I did really enjoy it. I don't think I liked it quite as much as The Princess Saves Herself in this one. But overall, I do really enjoy everything I've read from this poetry trilogy so far. I don't have too much to say about, honestly, either of them because they make me cry. They're honestly the only poetry I've ever read that, like, makes me feel that kind of emotion. And I think I'm just going to leave it at that. Right now, I'm in my kitchen. You can see my microwave behind me. I'm in my kitchen because I'm going to make another apple spice cake. I put on my Instagram stories a few days ago that I made an apple spice cake. We got a lot of apples. So we normally buy apples every week. And then someone from our neighborhood came and gave us some apples they grew. So we've been eating those ones. And then all of the apples that we normally buy from the store haven't been being used. So I have 4 apples left that are, like this one especially, you can see like it has a dent in it and it's getting a little soft. So it's not really a good eating texture anymore. But it's a great texture for an apple spice cake. So I'm going to make another one of those. We already finished the other one. It's Wednesday. I made it on Sunday. It was kind of a small cake though. I think I'm going to double the recipe that I used, that I made up. I think I'm going to double that for this one and do things a little bit different. So I'm going to do that right now. And yeah, that's the plan. I'm going to go make apple spice cake. Before I make the cake, a quick check-in on Breldon. He's just sitting on my puzzle. Huh, buddy? Oh, I know. Quick cake check-in. This is what it looks like pre-frosting. I want to make a brown sugar buttercream for it. And I made like an apple, like I just cooked down some apples with some brown sugar and butter. And I'm also going to put on top. It is a little cracked in certain spots. Like, you can see a pretty big crack down that goes in there. And like around where the apples are. And I think that just sometimes happens and it's fine. It should taste good. And that's honestly all that matters. And all the cracks should be covered by buttercream once it's cooled. So I gotta let this sit for a minute. As long as it doesn't break while I'm trying to move it to the plate, I really don't care if there's cracks. This is the cake post buttercream and apple, like cooked apple thing. The buttercream is a little grainy. I don't think the sugar dissolved all the way, but that's okay because it's tasty. Also, we went to Barnes & Noble and got 2 copies of Moby Dick. Philo and I are going to be buddy reading this at some point in time. And it's going to be a great time. But we had to get 2 copies because we can't share 1 copy of a book. That just doesn't work. Good morning. It is Thursday morning, and I'll give an update about reading in a little bit. But I was going to do an OOTD a la Shelley. Although it definitely won't be as cute as Shelley's are. She just always looks like she's having so much fun, and I feel like I'm not gonna look like I'm having as much fun as she's having when she's showing us her OOTD. So yeah, so basically what I'm wearing is a very light purple turtleneck and jeans. And then I'm gonna put on boots when I go outside, but I'm not wearing those yet. But I'm gonna put on brown boots when I go outside. So that's the OOTD. Okay, I'm gonna do a real check-in now. Sorry if the lighting's a little weird. There's like a light right behind me. That is like the only light in the room. I'm sitting at my desk because I'm gonna do some computer admin stuff in a little bit. But first, I wanted to chat about what I picked up last night because I did start Over the Woodward Wall by a Deborah Baker, also known as Shauna McGuire. So I started this last night after I got the notification that my pre-order of the second book, Along the Saltway Sea, is ready for pickup from my local bookstore. So one of the things I need to do today is to go pick that up. As I've mentioned before, I'm on a book buying pause, and that book is like the only exception to that pause that I knew going in that I was going to get, even though I'm on a pause. So that's one of the things I need to do today. First I'm going to do some computer stuff. I'm actually working on a Christmas wish list. It's a little early, but I know there's a lot of like supply chain issues happening. So I'm trying to get it done early so I can give it to my husband and my family and be like, here's the books I want, here's the video games I want. And then also probably going to look at some jobs. I haven't talked a whole lot about it on the channel, but I am not working. My last job, the company went under, basically. I'm not going to get into the whole story of what happened, but basically my company went under. And not because of the pandemic, it was because of other stuff. But I haven't been working for a little bit, and I'm toying with the idea of going back to work, so I'm going to go see if there's anything mostly on campus while I'm already in class, and I can go and do like work at the campus bookstore and earn a little bit of money, mostly so I can buy books. Let's be real. So that's what I'm going to do now. I mentioned Over the Woodward Wall. I read like 2 pages. That's it. I'm on page 11, but it starts on like page 9. I don't know why. Why do books do that sometimes? There's not even like 11 pages. So it says page 10, right? There's not 10 pages before that. There's like 5. Unless they're counting like, they're like, this is page 1. And then maybe you'd get to 10, but I don't know. I'm not going to count. That's a weird side tangent. That's all for now. I'll check in with you guys later. Good morning, friends. It is Friday morning. I am sitting at my desk again. I don't think I've checked in since I last sat at my desk because yesterday ended up being kind of busy and I just didn't check in. And I think today's going to be a little bit more of the same. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this vlog. I might insert a clip of me actually picking up the book I have for pre-order at my local bookstore if I can get it. Yesterday I went to pick it up and everything was closed. Come to find out on their Instagram, they had a power outage. So I'm going to try again today. They did not seem to know if the power would be back on today, so I'll probably check on Instagram before I go, but there is a possibility that I don't get that book today. If I do, I'll insert a clip. If I don't, I won't. I have Over the Woodward Wall over here, which is what I'm currently reading. I read to the end of the first chapter yesterday, and that's it. Yesterday we did take our food waste so it can be composted, so we dropped that off. I did a bunch of laundry, I did a bunch of dishes, I did a bunch of house stuffs. So that was what I was doing yesterday when I wasn't reading and wasn't updating you. We also went out to dinner for my sister-in-law's birthday. It was delicious. And I did get some, we went to a Mexican restaurant and I got some tamales to go. And I'm really excited to eat those for lunch today. So I'm going to do that. And then also I'm going to go out and see friends today. We're going bowling, but I'm not going to vlog any of it. And in part that is because I want to start getting this vlog ready to go up tomorrow on Saturday, and I'm just gonna wrap it up now so I have plenty of time to edit it and get everything ready for tomorrow. Sorry if you can hear them outside. They're like cutting leaves or something. They're like trimming some of the bushes or whatever. I also started The Witch King yesterday on audiobook by H.E. Edgemon, and so far, I mean, I'm like 2 chapters in, but so far I'm liking it way more than I expected to, because I wasn't sure what to think because it's a fairy story, and that's my clock. Okay, now that the clock is done, I started that and I am enjoying it so far. I'm really liking the main character. Like immediately I was like, okay, yes, let's go. So that's really nice. I'm going to probably listen to a little bit more of that today while I do housework and chores, and maybe while I play some video games, because I would love to play some video games / work on the puzzle. I did want to finish the puzzle before the end of my break, and if I can get around to that today, I will try to include a picture or a little clip of my finished puzzle. I'm convinced there's a piece missing, which either is because this puzzle is a puzzle I've had for over 10 years, or it's because my cat carried it off somewhere. The world may never know. So to wrap up what I read in this vlog, I finished off the Starless Sea. In the beginning, I talked about reading 400 Souls, and I have read some of that this week. I just haven't talked about it, but I did read some 400 Souls. I also read The Witch Doesn't Burn in this one, and now I've started on Over the Woodward Wall, and I've read 1 chapter, and I've read like 2 chapters in, what is it called? The Witch King. I didn't get a whole lot of pages read, but I'm not surprised because I have been a little bit slumpy recently. Also, this time of year always just gets busy, and I never get that much reading done this time of year, so it's kind of like par for the course for what I expect. I think that is it. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know down in the comments if you've read any of the books I've talked about. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!